This just took 1 second, sorry. I know. Matt, tell the Kelly he's a douchebag. Tell the Kelly he's a douchebag. I'll see you at the golf. Oh, okay, I'll see you at the bye. Anything might come out. I know we have an appointment.
Take your time.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My phone died, and I was dealing with some people who are...
You know I don't worry about it.
Okay, great. Cool.
So, I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Okay.
Called you in here because, as you know...
I am the top salesman for the company for the last 14 years. You're going to give me a raise?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
So, as you know, our company bought yours. And whereas you used to be a big fish in a small pond, you're now a small fish in a big pond. I had to remember.
That's okay. I mean, that's okay. It's not really true, but whatever. Okay.
So, it may not be true from your perspective, but from my perspective, it's true. So, look, just to be completely direct.
Okay.
I need you to grow up.
You need me to grow up. You need me to grow up. Okay. How long have you been doing your job?
I don't think that's the point.
Have you ever worked sales?
Look, let's not turn this around.
I'm not turning it around.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You're starting to ask me questions.
Right.
That's not why you're here. You're here.
I know
so
your management class told you that you have to keep it this way, but let me just put my resume out there.
I'm not telling you this because my management class told me to tell you. I'm telling you because
your boss told you to do it.
No.
What's wrong with the way I sell? I'm the highest paid. I sell the most in the company.
A company now that needs to function like a team. You are part of a team.
Well, no. Apparently what I'm doing is making the company a lot of money.
Look.
What am I saying that's not true?
Okay, you are making the company a lot of money.
Okay.
And
why are instead of me getting called in to be,
no
what are you asking me to do?
Enough.
It's not enough.
It's no longer enough.
What exactly is not enough? 153,000 units of paper clips. 153,000 units of paper clips last year. Well, you're the one yelling at me.
I need you to lower. Okay. I'm yelling at you because you were just yelling.
My voice down. I tell you, 150,000 units of paper clips. You know how hard it is to sell paper clips? No one wants paper clips. I sold those. Okay, I sold those. Our paper clips aren't any better than any other people's paper clips.
I need you to slow down and speak to me with respect.
I'm not speaking with your respect?
No, you're not speaking
well, you're doing the second grade marm thing.
Okay, you're doing the second grade child in a classroom.
That's fine. Okay, what I'm saying is, why am I being called in here? For doing a good job?
No. You are doing a good job.
Why am I?
There are lots of people out there who can do a good job.
They're not doing the job. They're not making the sales I'm making. Apparently what I'm doing...
Do you want us to give them a chance? That's the bottom line.
You know what you can do? You know what you can do? Is hire me, promote me, so I can teach them how I'm making more money. And I can teach them how to make more money.
There are plenty of people out there that don't need you to teach them how to
Well, apparently they do, because they're not making it. The ones that are out there, even for your company, by the way, are not making the money that I've been making for my company, which is now your company.
Okay.
What am I saying that's not true? What am I saying that's not true? So apparently what I'm doing is sales. I'll tell you something real quick. I know two things. I know people and I know sales. I know people and I know sales. And the truth is, they're both the same thing. I'm not selling paper products. I'm selling me. My number one client, Caleb Thurman, he's a Mormon. I don't know anything about Mormonism. I don't care about Mormonism. I read the Book of Mormon. I went to temple with him. He knows I'm not a Mormon. He knows I'm not even a Jack Mormon. But he knows I care. I know his kids' names. Okay? That's sales.
That's all very good.
Did you know that? Did you learn that in college? Did you learn that in your classes?
Very well.
Okay, then why am I here?
There are just certain behaviors.
What behaviors?
We now need you to change.
What behaviors?
We need you to be here on time.
Why?
Because we're a company, you need to set a good. You need to be a good role model.
I'm a great role model.
We need to collaborate.
I'm a great role model.
You're not a good.
What am I doing wrong?
If everybody in the company was doing whatever they wanted, showing up late, not telling us,
the company would be making more money.
Look.
What?
I'm not here to argue with you.
We are arguing now, aren't we?
Yes, we are arguing.
Okay, why? Because you're telling me something what? What are you telling me?
I'm telling you.
I'm supposed to be here on time for work?
Yes.
How do you know I'm not working when I'm not here?
Because well, that's another point. I have no idea what you're doing when you're not here. You don't communicate to anybody.
But the product is being sold. Who cares?
I care.
You care.
Yeah.
Why do you care?
I care. You don't need to know why I care.
Why do you care?
You don't need to know why I care.
Okay, so,
I care.
Okay.
Your parent company cares.
Okay.
If you don't
my
care.
My parent company? That
Yes.
sounds really like 1984. Big mother, big brother, what?
I don't care what it sounds like.
It sounds bad. It sounds
okay.
really bad.
Look,
What?
I don't need you to talk back.
Are you going to cry?
No, I'm not.
Are you going to cry?
Do I look like I'm about to cry?
It seems like you're about to cry.
I'm not.
There's
about
no
to cry.
crying in the paper business. I know that's from that stupid movie, but I'm just saying. Okay, I'm
I'm
being
not
a little
about
bit cruel.
to cry.
Okay, I know you're probably pissed off at me. Okay, you're a person. I'm a person. So let's just level. Okay, you got to do your job. I understand that. I believe it or not, I respect it. Do I respect management? Probably not. Do I respect you as a person? Yeah. The bottom line is this. I've been selling. I almost didn't finish high school, and I know how to sell. And I know how to be myself. And people like that. We are selling a mediocre product. Let's just face it. We're selling shit people don't even need. That's the truth. We're selling for higher prices than most other companies. So why are people buying it?
I understand that. Look, you're not going to.
It doesn't matter if I come out on Tuesday on time. I'm going out to play golf with people. I'm selling products on the golf course. I'm selling products when we're drinking beer at lunchtime. I'm selling products at the Giants game, and I lost a bet against a perfect game with Kane, which kills me because I like the Giants. Long story, and won't get into it. Those are my problems.
I understand.
Okay.
But you're not going to convince me.
I'm not even trying to convince you. I'm just telling you that I refuse to come in and march the company line that you guys are setting up. It's ridiculous.
We have a problem.
Okay. Are we done?
Why don't you think about it? 24 hours.
Okay.
Let's meet tomorrow.
Okay. Actually, there's no need for me to come in tomorrow because it's a waste of my time. I'll say this. If I am quote-unquote fired, all the accounts I have are loyal to me, and I will simply jump ship to another company with those accounts.
Look, I don't appreciate your threats.
It's not a threat, it's a promise. You gave me a threat. 24 hours, we're going to talk again, which means what? You know what? They don't teach this shit in school. You can't learn it from books. You got to go out and sell.
All right.
I felt, for me, I was locked and loaded in the situation and my condition and what was going on. And it was based off the preparation of something else, not you, of course. And I don't feel like I danced with you. I felt like my thing was just, I listened to you, but I was like already going like that. So I just felt like I just came in and just blew up and left. I don't feel like I couldn't stop, I shouldn't say I couldn't, I didn't stop myself enough to find out if we were going to go like this. You know what I mean? So that's where I saw it. And the whole thing about crying, you know, I just whatever. I think you were so pissed off and you were starting to like tear up like you were like, so that's where I was at.
Well, I didn't have that perception. I thank you for inviting me to do this. I felt like there were moments that, you know, there were parts that were truthful for me, that felt truthful. You know, busy, crazy day today, so I didn't feel very grounded. I felt like it started to escalate, and then I kind of disengaged or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You know, if it's because I didn't have more time to prepare on the reality, or because I was uncomfortable with that. You know, with fighting. But I didn't feel like you weren't dancing.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Want some feedback?
Sure.
Yeah. Anyone? Joe?
Ironically, I worked for a paper company that bought another company, and you remind me very much in that of a sales guy that I knew. So, if you had a pinky ring and lived in New Jersey, I thought there was so much truth to it, and whatever else is true, you danced with her. I mean,
okay,
I don't think that wasn't. Here's the only thing, if you did it again, what I'd like you both to have is a real clear idea of what the stakes were. you didn't seem to care if you kept the job or not. And that, and again, I hope not a criticism, but it would have been interesting if you really didn't think you could get all those guys to follow you or weren't sure you could. Because you were like, I'm walking out and I don't give a fuck. And I believed you. And then I don't know if you care. I couldn't really, and that might have been what you were talking about, which is not having worked at it more.
Right.
Do you care or not? You know,
Well,
is he really any good or not?
We do, but I do care.
Things.
I mean, ultimately, yeah.
But I think there was a lot of truthful stuff there.
Anyone else? John?
Yeah, I thought so too. And you actually were perfect company, Drone. You had that attitude was pretty solid, I thought. And no matter how he attacked you, you sort of kept being in that space where you would be hoisting the company line, and you kept that up, and that was aggravating to you. I think that sort of just pushed you into more sort of insanity, because I thought you cared, but I think you were reacting differently. I felt like your reaction was one that I might do when I know my job is on the line and just sort of losing it. That's kind of the way I got it. I thought the dance was there. I felt like you guys were. And then I think you were right. I think you did back up for whatever reason that was. I saw that too.
Gino?
Yeah, not to be critical, but I think that your position needed a little bit more ammunition. I mean, not a lot, but just something that would that you could say. I mean, because you were very much the corporate person. I thought you did that very well, and I liked your indignation and your demand for respect and all that. But I feel like there needed to be something. But like the coming late is a good piece of material. But there seemed to be like you had to have something you were demanding of him. You know, in the background.
Anyone else?
I really enjoyed it. I bought it because he was so good at selling that he sold you on not firing him, like his job back. So that's like how I bought it. Yeah, it's good there.
Anyone else? Yes, Cal.
I liked this work. You know, it's funny, we can make up whatever we want in our minds about what's going on in each of you, and you know, Howard, you kind of railroading the interview here, and I felt like Filaree, you weren't giving in to him. You let yourself be affected by him and have a rise, which is, you know, probably from a management point of view a little unsettling, right? You know, to allow the other person to get under your skin. But I enjoyed the dance.
Anyone else? Okay. Yeah, I agree. That was solid. I understand what you're saying. I love how much you've cleaned up that dynamic that you've been working on about when you're angry. That's gone, and it was good, clean work. It was. Yeah, okay, I get it. You can go deeper. But I thought it was good. It was clean. And Howard, same thing. I thought that people like you are positive you're going to get another job, and you're positive you're going to take all your clients with you, and you're positive. So I had no problem with any of that whatsoever. I thought it was committed work. Okay. Okay.
And I just keep feeling so close to this monologue. I mean, and to be honest, I really have not worked on it.
Not only save their life, but empower them, give them a voice on this planet, the opportunity through acting, filmmaking, writing, directing, and help empower other veterans.
Having trouble for whatever reason, just remember all the whys.